everyone, it's Malika on the Rhythm and Soul team in the LA office, and today I'm with our On the Come Up Spotlight artist, Brandy Haze. Thanks for joining us today.
Hello.
I just want to start off with your story. If you could talk a little bit about your background and how you got into music.
Yes. So my story starts in New Jersey. I'm from like Southern California, but my first job was in Jersey, and I recorded like my very first song there. It was a mashup of covers, and I posted it on SoundCloud, and it kind of took a life of its own. And from there, I was like, yeah, this is what I'm meant to do. And I quit that job and moved back to California.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I got featured on SoundCloud Artist to Watch 2018. So I've just been taking it from there.
Nice. Well, you're such a versatile artist. You use elements from different genres. Is there something or someone that inspired your unique sound?
I'm inspired by so many different genres, so much different music. I would say like my biggest inspiration is probably coming from 90s R&B as well as like 2000s pop because that was like my childhood was definitely a lot of like that pop era and those
Mm-hmm.
nostalgic sounds for sure.
I have to make a comment about we'll get into like your EP, Sad Girl Season,
Yeah.
but the song Karma just gave me like 2000s Destiny Child. Like yeah, I'm obsessed. I love it.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, yeah, so you dropped two EPs last year, Sad Girl Season. Well, Sad Girl Season being one of them. Can you talk about that project and kind of like that creative process?
Yeah. Sad Girl Season, I write all my songs and I write them about really like what's going on in my life. So definitely just I'm usually like that very tough, like I got it, I don't need nobody type of girl. But like sometimes you just go through things and you're like, oh, like they really got me on this one. So I just had to write about it and let that out. And I think there's a lot of people out there that can relate to the heartbreak of it all.
Yeah, definitely. And then so you have the other EP, which is a collaboration with producer Saddle, right? LA
Yeah.
Saddle. So
Yeah.
how did you guys end up collaborating? How did that happen?
So he actually reached out to me. I think he heard one of my R&B songs. He reached out to me and we have done a few singles. And then he was like, "What about remixing some of your songs and adding some new songs?" So we kind of like just put together an EP and it's in the drum and bass community. It does so well overseas. Like that's a huge thing. Maybe not out here, but overseas drum and
It's
bass.
on the come up out here for sure. Yeah, like the
Yeah,
Pink Pantheress and yeah,
exactly.
for sure. And so you also had some vocals on Corday's latest project, The Crossroads. Congratulations, by the way, on
Thank
three of the
you.
songs. Are there any other artists you'd like to work with this year?
Um, I think it would be amazing to work with like Dolce.
She's a moment right now.
Yeah, she's having her moment
Yeah.
right now. It's so amazing. And I
hmm
always love Doja Cat. I love
hmm
like I like all the greats. They're great.
Yes, definitely. And I think they're very similar as like you can't put them in a box either, right? Like they're very genre
Exactly.
bending and yeah, I love it. What are some challenges you face as an independent artist and how do you overcome them?
I think challenges I face as an independent artist, I would say like the biggest challenge is maybe not having the funds to do everything that you would desire to do, but it just makes you more creative, figuring out a way on how to like get something done yourself or figure out how to learn how to do it. Like I do so many different things now that
You
nobody
can
can
do
get
it, you do
something
it all,
past
you do it yourself.
me. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I guess piggybacking off of that, do you have any advice for other aspiring artists?
I think something that helped me the most was just learning how to record myself.
hmm
Um, even if you outsource later or you send it to someone, like I think that taught me so many different things that I could do with my voice that I didn't know before. It's like
hmm
you just have the freedom to mess up and the freedom to try new things. It's
Right. And you're comfortable in your own space. Yeah.
exactly.
That makes sense. So, what's next for you? What can we look out for in 2025?
Yes, so I'm dropping new music. I'm really excited about it. I've already shot like visuals and I'm putting things together now, but my first song releases in March.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time and giving us a peek into your creative journey. We'll definitely be looking out for your new music in March. But yeah, we're all rooting for you here at ASCAP.
Of course, thank you so much for having me.
Of course.